A debate has erupted on Capitol Hill, ladies and gentlemen, and that is, of course, the debate on men in women's bathrooms. Seriously? Is this the point where our country is at, where even on Capitol Hill, this is the capital of our country. This is where laws are decided upon. This is where laws are passed. This is where things in this country in terms of politics get done. And we are lowered to the point where we're talking about this. Okay. I guess let's just let's get right into it, man. From the Hill, Mace introduces bill to bar trans women from Capitol restrooms. I'm going to come right out and say it. Yes. Duh. Like, how did we get here, man? How do we get here where this is even a debate? This shouldn't be a debate. There is no debate here, bro. I don't care. And let's be honest, logical thinking women who have a brain don't care that you think that you're a woman. If you're a biological male and you believe that you are a woman, good for you. You go off and you do your own thing and you live in your little fantasy world. If you're a grown biological male, if you're a biological male who is also an adult, go ahead. Go do whatever. You want to go cut your genitalia off? Go do it over there, away from me. You can go do it. That's fine. Just get the mess away from me when you're doing it, okay? Because here's the reality. You can believe that you are a woman all day long. Do whatever. I don't care. These Nancy Mace is saying she does not care about whether you think that you're a man. That's fine. Go if you think you're a woman, totally fine. Whatever. But you're not going to be in women's bathrooms. Because whatever the delusion in your brain is, you're allowed to have your delusions. You're allowed to have your insanity. You're allowed to be a weirdo and dress up as women. That's totally fine. Go do your own thing. But that doesn't mean that all of society is now going to shift and all of society is now going to completely change the way that society has been set up for thousands of years, all because of you and your little delusions. We're not playing this game, man. So let's get into the news and let's see what exactly is going on. Rep. Nancy Mace, a Republican from South Carolina, on Monday introduced a bill to bar transgender women from facilities on Capitol Hill that match their gender identity. The resolution, which would prohibit, you see how they frame that. They're saying let me say it again. On Monday, introduced a bill to bar transgender women from facilities on Capitol Hill that match their gender identity. No. The Hill. Listen, who the mess wrote this? From Brooke Migden and Michael Schnell. No. You wrote this wrong. Nancy Mace introduced a bill that forces biological males to stay out of women's bathrooms. There, I fixed it for you. That's the reality here. This has nothing to do with gender identity. We don't care what your gender identity is. You have a biological sex that's established in your DNA from the time of your conception. Women don't feel comfortable with men in the bathroom with them. And for anyone that's claiming that that's okay, I'd love to have this because I can tell you this. I can tell you this as a father who's got two daughters. I can tell you this. if you're a biological male and you try to go in the women's bathroom with one of my daughters, I'm going to try everything in my power to break your face. I don't care. I will gladly sit in a prison cell. I will gladly go to prison protecting my daughters. I don't care. I don't care. You are a biological male. If you are trying to enter the women's bathroom, I don't care what your delusions in your brain are. If you are trying to enter the women's bathroom, you are a pervert. And if my daughters are in there, bro, I'm going to try to physically harm you in order to keep you away from them. I don't care. I simply do not care. Put me in a jail cell. I don't care. I will gladly go to jail or go to prison for a very long time if it means that my children are protected and safe from freaks like you. Go have your delusions in your brain. Go do whatever. Just do it away from my kids. And we're not all going to change society to fit your little delusions in your brain. Let's continue. The resolution, which would prohibit members, officers, and employees of the House from using single-sex facilities that correspond to their gender identity, comes just a week after Rep-elect Sarah McBride, who is a biological male, made history as the first openly transgender person elected to Congress. The measure charges the House Sergeant-at-Arms William McFarland with enforcing the ban, according to text previewed by The Hill. But it is unclear how the House's chief law enforcement officer will determine who can and cannot use the Capitol's facilities. Here's an idea. If you have male genitalia, you can't go in the women's bathroom. It's literally that simple. For heaven's sakes, man. Let's continue since we have to. State laws that bar transgender people from using public restrooms that match their gender identity often rely on anonymous complaints, a notoriously unreliable enforcement mechanism. LGBTQ rights activists in May flooded a tip line designed to alert officials in Utah to possible violations of the state's bathroom ban with thousands of false complaints. This is a blatant attempt from far right-wing extremists to distract from the fact that they have no real solutions to what Americans are facing. Okay. Here's the reality, guys. Nancy Mace had a response that I think was very apt to Sarah McBride's foolishness. This person asked Rep. Nancy Mace, Rep-elect Sarah McBride, the first transgender member of Congress, told me she's not thinking about these dynamics right now, end quote, when I asked her if she's had this conversation with Speaker Johnson. And Nancy Mace, Rep. Nancy Mace responded to this saying, McBride, a biological male, does not get a say in women's private spaces. Man, I don't know how we got here, man. But Rep. Nancy Mace is absolutely right. She's absolutely right. And it's insane because the left has become the party that is anti-woman. They have. I mean, by supporting this transgender ideology, this transgender insanity, you are saying that women are not allowed to have private spaces. That's what you're saying. Because you're saying that biological males should be allowed to go into women's private bathrooms, into women's private locker rooms. They should be able to play in women's sports. You are essentially saying we are going to take anything and everything that is private away from women and we're going to give it to biological men. Everything in society, every private space that women have had in society, the Democrats are pro taking that away and giving it to men. And I'm sorry to say this, ladies, but I don't know how to help you. I don't know how to help you. I can speak out like this, like I'm doing all day long. And that, I'll do it. I'll do it all day because I don't want this. I don't want men in women's spaces. Like I said, I'm married to my wife, obviously. I've got 2 daughters. Like, these are women in my life. I mean, I have a mom and a sister. You know what I mean? Like I have many sister-in-laws that I deeply care about. There are women in my life that I care about and I want to protect from this insanity. But the left just keeps pushing it, man. They keep pushing it. It's absolutely insane. It is unacceptable that we are here as a society. Rep. Nancy Mace is absolutely right to introduce this bill so that the women on Capitol Hill who are there to do their jobs, so that they can know that they will be protected from this pervert McBride dressing up as a woman, thinking that he's a woman when he's not. These women on Capitol Hill deserve to know that they're going to be protected from this weirdo. I don't know, man. It's just insane that we've gotten to this place as a society where this is even a debate. But I'm going to leave it there. I'll have another video coming for you guys likely today. I think I'm going to put out a second video today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, leave a comment down in the comment section, share the show with your friends. Follow me on all the socials down in the description. Hit that notification bell so that you can be notified whenever we put out new videos. And I will see you guys in the next one. Stay safe out there. Bye-bye.